Hello everyone, this is Kesav. I have secured All India rank 312 in the recent UPSC CAPF exam. Welcome to this new video. In this video, I'll be discussing the PYQs of science which were asked in CAPF 2023, and I will also try to give some value additions to the questions which are frequently repeated by UPSC CAPF, and detailed solution along with the value addition for the PYQs of CAPF 2024 has been already uploaded, so you can watch them. And let's begin with this session. So this is the first question about demineralized water, that how is it obtained. So it is obtained by passing water through a cation exchange and then an anion exchange on a resin bed. So C would be correct answer. And for value addition, there is a term called Calgon's method. So it is used to soften the water. You have heard about the hard water and soft water. So Calgon's method is used to soften the water. And as far as option A is concerned, passing water through microfiltration membrane, so it is used for the purification of water only, and by boiling you can kill microorganisms only. You cannot get demineralized water. So demineralization of water is the removal of essentially all organic salts by ion exchange. So C would be the correct answer. So in the second question, we have to identify the oxidant and reductant. So if we see the equation, then you will get to know that Cu and S of Cu2S are oxidant and reductant respectively. So for value addition, we can see that. So oxidizing agent gets reduced by accepting electrons, and reducing agent gets oxidized by losing electrons. So here copper is oxidant and sulfur is reductant. In the third question, we have to identify which one is not correct. So as per the NCERT, B should be incorrect, as according to colloidal theory, gels of hydrated silicates are formed, and when these gels harden, the set cement loses strength. It is mentioned here, but in real life the set cement gains more strength. So option B should be incorrect, but UPSC being UPSC, it has considered C as the correct answer, which is tricalcium silicate is responsible for initial setting of cement. So it has considered C as incorrect. Let's move ahead to the next question. So which one of the following metals does not react with oxygen directly? So here the concept of inert metal is applied, as gold, silver and platinum are the inert metals that do not react with air, which means oxygen. So correct answer would be platinum, option C. So value addition will be gold, silver and platinum do not react with air. And in the next question, which cell organelle has its own DNA? So mitochondria and chloroplast are other cell organelle which has its own DNA other than nucleus. Let's move on to the next question. For protein synthesis, the amino acids are recognized and carried by tRNA, transfer RNA. So just remember this, that tRNA recognizes and carries the amino acid for the protein synthesis. Then for the next question, in vertebrates, smooth endoplasmic reticulum in cells of which organ plays a crucial role in detoxification of toxic compounds? So answer would be liver. And for value addition, just remember that spleen is called as graveyard of RBCs. Spleen is called as graveyard of RBCs and liver is called as site of detoxification. And smooth endoplasmic reticulum plays vital role for detoxification. Just remember these three facts from here. And the next question is, the rate of an enzyme catalyzed reaction depends upon all the three: substrate concentration, temperature and pH, all the three. For the next question, both starch and glycogen are made up of glucose. However, how are they different? So glycogen is made in animal cells, but starch is made in plant cell, and primary function of both of these is to store energy. So just remember this: glycogen in animal cells and starch in plant cells, and the main function of both of these is to store energy. Let's see the next question. It is related to, in some viral infection the number of platelets are reduced quickly. Platelets are essential because platelets have a very important role to play in blood clotting. So the C would be correct answer, and the viral infection would be dengue. And you will have to answer this: which vitamin helps in blood clotting? And you can also answer which vitamins are water soluble and which vitamins are mineral soluble. Let's see the next question. So these three upcoming questions can be considered as part of environment, but let's see it here, that which one is the main cause of acid rain? So the burning of fossil fuels releases oxides of carbon, nitrogen and sulfur in the temperature. So nitrous and sulfurous oxides are the main reason for the acid rain. Just remember this: nitrous and sulfur oxides. This next question: biogas is considered to be an excellent fuel which burns without smoke. The main constituent of the biogas is methane. And this question was repeated in 2024 also, and like UPSC took one notch ahead and they asked about the main components of biogas and arranging them in increasing or decreasing order. So just go through that question also. And the next question: the depletion of ozone layer was due to the chlorofluorocarbon. So you must read about ODS, ozone depleting substances. If you know, then comment down in the comment box. And this next question is very important, about which of the following holds true for a freely falling object. So the correct answer would be it moves with a uniform acceleration. And most of the students do the mistake here, that they go with the answer that it moves with a uniform velocity. No, the correct answer here would be it moves with a uniform acceleration. This question has been repeated so many times in NDA and CDA exams, and I think it has been asked 2-3 times in CAPF also. So just remember this: when a freely falling object goes down, so it moves with a uniform acceleration, not with a uniform velocity. Just remember this. And then this question, this is a numerical problem. So it's a very easy numerical problem. I'll drop down this solution to this in the comment box and pin it down. Let's move with the question number 35. So here the question is: which conservation laws is a consequence of the Newton's third law of motion? So it will be conservation of momentum. This also has been repeated so many times. So conservation of momentum is a consequence of the Newton's third law of motion. Just remember this. And then the next question, the answer would be simple distillation. So simple distillation is the method used in separating a mixture of two miscible liquids having sufficient differences in their boiling point. So simple distillation is used when the boiling points of the two miscible liquids are different. And this is about the features of alloys. So alloys are mixtures. They are not compounds, and they are not always made up of metals only. They are also composed of non-metals. So alloys are mixtures. And the next question is about what is the common element in graphite, fullerene, diamond and graphene? So carbon. All the four are allotropes of carbon. And the next question is: which the gas generated on reacting zinc with dilute sulfuric acid? So hydrogen. And its equation will be formed like Zn plus H2SO4 will give ZnSO4 plus H2. So hydrogen is generated when zinc is reacted with dilute sulfuric acid. Let's move to the next question. Here the question is about brine. An aqueous solution of a salt is known as brine. The salt is sodium chloride. Sodium chloride is also known as brine. Just remember this. In humans, urea is mainly formed from the metabolism of which of the following components of the food? So answer would be amino acid. You can guess, like if you know NH3 is ammonia, so only amino acid has nitrogen, so amino acid would be correct answer. So the next question is about lymph, as it is mainly formed from the plasma of blood and it surrounds the cells. So what is the main difference between the blood and the lymph? So the main difference is lymph does not contain RBCs. It is devoid of the RBCs. So just remember this fact, that lymph is devoid of RBCs and it is yellowish in color. For the next question, for the digestion of carbohydrate, protein and fat enzymes such as amylase, trypsin and lipase are required. So it is secreted into the duodenum. Duodenum is part of small intestine. So all these three, amylase, trypsin and lipase, are secreted through pancreatic juice. Just remember this. Pancreatic juice consists of amylase, which helps in digestion of carbohydrate, trypsin, which helps in digestion of protein, and lipase, which helps in digestion of fat and enzymes. And this next question is, lactic acid is formed in the muscles during the exercise or running, which is also called as muscle cramps. So it is formed to give extra energy from glucose. It is formed to give extra energy from glucose. Just remember this fact. Lactic acid, and this has been asked several times, like muscle cramps are caused due to, so lactic acid. Lactic acid will be the correct answer if it is asked in that way. And then this question was dropped by UPSC, and then this last question was a kind of numerical problem. When resistance are connected in series, then R equivalent will be R1, R2, R3, Rn, and if they are connected in parallel, then 1 by R equivalent is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. Just remember this. R is directly proportional to length and R is inversely proportional to the 1 by area of cross section. So we have discussed all the questions. I hope you enjoyed the session, and I hope this was helpful for you. You can join our Telegram group. I will drop the link in the comment box, and also I will provide the link in the description box, so you can join the channel from there. Thank you.